So your work is almost done. Okay, so I guess we can sit and continue with our program. So we got into the we're going to do the presentation of the communique, and then we do the handover last. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, media present, good afternoon. Our conference for this week officially came to an end today with our annual general meeting, and we have issued our communique. And we're going to read it to the hearing of everyone present. So the communique, the 15th Regional Conference and Annual General Meeting of the Heads of Anti-Corruption Agencies in Commonwealth Africa, Cape Town, South Africa, under the theme Enhancing Inclusive Participation of State and Non-State Actors to Prevent and Combat Corruption. Now, this is our resolution. We, the heads and representatives of anti-corruption agencies in Commonwealth Africa, meeting at the 15th Commonwealth Regional Conference of Heads of Anti-Corruption Agencies in Commonwealth Africa, hosted by the Government of the Republic of South Africa, and organized in collaboration with the Commonwealth Secretariat from 5th to 9th May 2025 in Cape Town, South Africa. Let it come up. Raise it up. Yeah. Noting with sincere appreciation the valuable support and warm hospitality of the government of the people of South Africa under the leadership of His Excellency the President Cyril Ramaphosa, and the effort of organizing agencies in successfully hosting the conference. Thanking the Commonwealth Secretariat and all partners institutions for their continued dedication and collaboration in convening this annual conference in promoting anti-corruption efforts across the Commonwealth. Commending the diverse participation of stakeholders, including the state and non-state actors, development partners, civil society, the private sector, and international agencies, whose contribution enriched discussions and strengthened partnerships. Recognizing the relevance and the need for the implementation of the United Nations Convention Against Corruption, the UNCAC, and the African Union Convention on Preventing and Combating Corruption. Acknowledging the transformative potential of artificial intelligence, AI, and related technologies in closing Africa's integrity gap by promoting transparency, accountability, and behavioral change in both public and private sectors. Having deliberated extensively on the following key topics and challenges and reached consensus on advancing joint action and reforms to A, promote mutual cooperation between state and non-state actors to mitigate corruption risk in development. B, address gender dimension of corruption, recognizing their unique impact and the need for gender-responsive strategies. Strengthen strategies and legal frameworks to improve the effectiveness, independence, and sustainability of anti-corruption agencies. And D, enhance international cooperation through network building and the removal of jurisdictional and procedural barriers. And E, recommend the establishment of robust governance and anti-corruption framework in the defense sector to promote integrity and accountability. Tackle the challenges of financial crimes and develop strategies for investigators and prosecutors to effectively trace and recover proceeds of corruption. Bring it up. Leverage AI technologies framework to enhance detection, deterrence, and enforcement capabilities. And H, empower Public Service Commission to play a central role in strengthening integrity and accountability within the public sector. I, expand the application of assets recovery beyond criminal convictions to include non-conviction-based assets forfeiture. J, encourage the implementation of the recommendations of Commission of Inquiries of Anti-Corruption Agencies. Anti-corruption matters, sorry. And K, strengthen the role of non-state actors, including the media, the civil society, as essential partners in the fight against corruption. And L, recruit staff with integrity to promote the continuous upholding of ethical standards in anti-corruption agencies. Noting further the rich exchange of knowledge and experiences and welcoming the diversity of contributions that shaped the outcomes of this conference. The conference confirms that South Africa Special Investigation Unit, SIU for short, will assume the chair of the Association of Anti-Corruption Agencies in Commonwealth Africa for 2025-2026 period. And finally, the conference confirms that the Republic of Cameroon will host the 16th Commonwealth Regional Conference of Heads of Anti-Corruption Agencies in Africa in 2026 in partnership with the Commonwealth Secretariat. This is declared and signed this day, Friday, 9th May 2025 at Cape Town, South Africa. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is our communique. Now, to authenticate the communique, we're going to call upon each member to step forward and come and append your signature on the back of the communique. So without much ado, we're going to call upon the host South Africa first. South Africa, step forward and bring your pen because there's no pen on the table. And please, you sign at the end. Thank you. Botswana, next. I have always admired ladies who write with their left hand. It's always nice. Thank you. Cameroon, next. Thank you. The next will be Ghana OSP. Bring your pen. Done. Thank you. Ghana, Shraj, Commissioner for Human Rights and Administrative Justice. Yeah, so Ghana is one of the countries. This Shraj, Commission for Administrative Human Rights and Administrative Justice, he wears three big hats: Human Rights Commission, Ombudsman, and Anti-Corruption Agency, all in one person's head. Including Code of Conduct, I'm reminded. So he's a very important person in Ghana. He was investigating our president. I don't know whether he got anywhere with that anyway. He said the president said he has been given a car as a bribe. The next one is Kenya.
Roger.
Oh, wait. We have chase all the 419. Your name, your signature below your name, and then your organization. Thank you. You could now, it's my honor to invite Kenya, EACC. These are an organization that even the police are afraid of. You know, they see them coming, the police run away into the bush. And the whole world, we saw it. So a very powerful organization in Kenya. When they are coming, the police will run away. Hey. So Kenya, EACC. After Kenya, who next? Eswatini. Thank you, Kenya. Eswatini come next. Eswatini, their anti-corruption agency is also another interesting agency. I was with them. They used to be one of those agencies who were doing quite well. And they did a good job. For now, I'm not too sure. I haven't been there for a while, so. Eswatini. They wanted to combine anti-corruption agency with. Next is Lesotho, the kingdom in the skies. I did a study about the top anti-corruption agencies, or the least anti-corruption agencies. At the time, Lesotho was one of them. But then, now, I can't say for sure whether they are still one of the list. That's why we are brought in Brigadier to come and straighten up things in Lesotho. You know, soldier people, they are very strict. You need to discipline the people. The criminals are too much. So brought in Brigadier to come and straighten up the anti-corruption fight in Lesotho. Who is next? Prepare yourself with your pen. Is it Malawi? Yeah. Malawi, please. What can I say about Malawi? Very interesting case in Malawi. They hosted us in Lake Malawi. We had a cruise. So yesterday, people were confused. They said, where did we have this cruise? I said, it was in Malawi when they hosted us. In Lake Malawi, we went on the lake you'll be thinking is a sea. It's a very big lake. We went on the cruise. And it was interesting. Thank you. Who's next? Mauritius. No, yeah, that's Mauritius. Sorry, Mauritius. Bring your pen. Yes, thank you. Yeah, Mauritius, the paradise. We are going there. Whether they like it or not, we are coming to Mauritius before October. All of us will be there. It's a nice place. So Mauritius, prepare for us. We are coming for our HES leadership program. Who is next? Thank you, sir. Mr. Paulus Noah, Namibia, who shouted on the Transparency International Perception Index. Those who calculated it, he shouted on them. The following year, they increased their ranking. Hey. Then they make him happy. After that, they reduce it. Wonderful things happen in anti-corruption. They can reduce your rank and increase it. Who is next going to happen coming after Namibia? Have your pen ready.
You have forgotten your neighbors.
Sorry?
I say you have forgotten your neighbors. I say you have forgotten your neighbors.
My neighbors?
Yes, I
No, I can't forget about my neighbors. Only that they are troublesome. Okay, so I see this in Nigeria. EFCC. Yeah. Thank you. ICPC. Now we go for EFCC. EFCC hosted that in Abuja. It was an interesting conference we had in Abuja. Everybody was given a full piece of cloth, print, as a gift. So it was very nice. Their party, they brought some celebrity called Two-Face. He was a popular Nigerian artist. They entertained on the whole night. Witness. Seychelles, please. Seychelles. Yeah, we had a nice time in Seychelles. That was 2 years ago. It was a beach hotel, so we have a long, nice beach. And went on a place called Coco de la Mer. Coco, is it Coco de la Mer? Yeah. Where, a lot of interesting things. Huh? 2 palm trees. They say the night, the male and the female, they go and talk. Who is next after Seychelles? Is it? Come, take your pen and come. PCCB. Tanzania, please. Yeah, Tanzania, I remember Hotel Bukhari, the biggest, the greatest beach party we have ever had. Beach party, the whole night. If you know how, if you want to make a party, go learn from Professor Huzaya how to do a party proper. That man, he knows how to organize parties. A lot of drinks, a lot of wine, a lot of food, dancing, the whole night. Thank you. Who next? Coming, Uganda. I was in Jinja. Yes. Yes. We had a 1-week training there. It was nice, Jinja. And then they hosted us also in Kampala for our conference. It was excellent. So, Inspectorate of Government, Uganda. Your name, your signature, your organization, and your signature. Then we have who next? After Uganda, who is there? Yeah, please come up. You done? Yes. That's Tanzania. Thank you. The next is Zambia. The one who laughed last laughed the best. It's not by accident. It's only that you are Z. So always you are going to be, Botswana is always going to be first, whether you like it or not, by your name. And Zambia is going to be the last, whether you like it or not, by default. And there was a turbulence in the air. A plane was going to crash. The plane was overloaded. So they have to get people to go out first. So they have to do it democratically. So they were mentioning names of countries. So if we're Botswana, that means you jump out of the plane first, because B. So all Botswana, you come out, you go and jump, and then they realized that there was South Africa, who was next. Then they called South Africa, the person, they were sitting there, South Africa. Then the boy asked, Daddy, they are calling South Africa. I say, shh, shut up, now we are Zulus. We are Zulus, we are not South Africans. Knowing that Zulu will go last, and the plane will have stabilized. Anyway, so I think everybody has been covered by signing, and we're going to make a photocopy of this and giving it to everybody to have a copy. Now we're going to go to the very important part of the conference. So at this stage, we're going to call upon the outgoing chair to make a comment, and we're going to also invite the incoming chair to be upstage. So incoming chair, please come upstage. Leonard and Co, those who brought the table, please come and take it out. We have finished the usefulness of this table. We don't need it anymore. So come and take your table and chair out. And the incoming chair will come in. Yeah. Put it on the chair. Yeah, thank you. So the floor is yours. Thank you.
Good afternoon, colleagues. I think last year, around this time, Ghana was happy to take over from Seychelles as the chair. And today, I have the singular honor to also hand over the chair to our big brother, South Africa. And then before I do that, I personally want to thank Dr. Roger for the relentless effort in directing this our August association. I also want to use the opportunity to also thank the executive members for their support and then the hard work that they put into the activities of the association over the over the year. And then I also want to use the same opportunity to thank all of you for the support, good understanding, and all that you have done to make this, our association, strong. And to South Africa, our host, I don't know, or I don't have the words to thank you so much for this kind reception that you showed to us. I only pray that God will bless South Africa, God will replenish wherever South Africa pick the resources from. And then when we go to Cameroon, I pray that God bless Cameroon so that the incremental aspect of this, our association, will continue to improve upon that. At this end, I think all that we have discussed have been summarized in the annual report and then the communique. So without much ado, once again, I want to thank all of you so much, and then I wish you well in our next endeavors. Thank you so much.
So we come to the highlights of the day. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the media, and everybody present here, it is my privilege and single honor to introduce to you our brand new chairperson of the Commonwealth Africa Anti-Corruption Agencies, our association. So, Mr. Chair, Advocate Andy Motivi, please come forward and take the stage and address us. Thank you.
Colleagues, good afternoon. It's a singular honor for me to stand here accepting the chair of the Commonwealth Heads of Anti-Corruption Agencies in Africa. I would like to, at this stage, thank you all for your contributions over the past 5 days we've been here. It is my belief, and those of my colleagues, that you really had an enriching and engaging time filled with insightful discussions and also valuable learning experience to support the fight and combating of corruption in Africa and across the world. I really like to express my gratitude to all the attendees, particularly my colleagues who really made sure that we host this conference successfully. My colleagues at the Special Investigating Unit and others, colleagues in government, particularly in the justice crime prevention cluster, those who supported us. We really would like to thank you for that. I'd like to thank the organizing team, and of course, Dr. Roger, the Commonwealth Secretariat under your leadership. Thank you very much. I would like to further recognize the valuable contribution of the speakers, panel members, and participants who enriched the discussion on various topics. To our facilitators, thank you very much for your professionalism in facilitating the various panels, sharing your knowledge, expertise, dedication, and engaging in information exchanges and knowledge sharing in this conference. I strongly believe that your efforts will make a lasting impact on improving the African continent's efforts and commitments in the fight against corruption. The discussions have really highlighted the vital role of state and non-state actors in preventing and combating corruption. It is therefore really our view that we should continue to engage non-state and state actors in our efforts to fight corruption. You would have picked up from the opening address of our Minister of Justice and Constitutional Development that corruption can really destroy institutions within a country so that it becomes costly for citizens to attain services that they are entitled to as citizens. It is very critical that on that trajectory we continue to really ensure that the fight against corruption is intensified. At this stage, it is very, very critical for the African anti-corruption agencies to reinforce the significance of the Commonwealth Africa, or Commonwealth in general, as a platform for regional and global collaboration in the fight against corruption. I do not want to really reiterate the communique that we have sent out, which we have all supported. We are really pleased that all of those that are included in the communique has really been the focus and will continue to be the focus. Honorable Chair, Dr. Koranteng, I'm going to really just request for just under 3 minutes, really, or even less, because we had a slot in the agenda where we would have shared with you our G20 anti-corruption working group priorities. I'll go straight to them, and then you are welcome to really engage with us further to share with you our G20 anti-corruption working group priorities. As the chair of the G20 anti-corruption working group for 2025, we've got 4 priorities. The first priority is strengthening the public sector by promoting transparency, integrity, and accountability. We hope to have the following deliverables there. We'll develop a compendium of good practices in promoting the transparent, ethical, and accountable public sector, and we hope then to draft the ministerial declaration on that accountability. If you compare with item number H on our communique, this really picks up and makes sure that we continue to support the outcomes of this conference. Priority number 2, it's increased efficiency of asset recovery measures. In this conference, we spoke quite at length around asset recovery and so on, so we'd like to make sure that really we continue on that trajectory. On this priority, we will develop a high-level principles on the management of seized assets and seized and confiscated assets. We'll do a follow-up report on the impact of technical assistance support by G20 Anti-Corruption Authority. We are also preparing a side event on the next meeting that will happen in June. There will be a side event on this priority. Priority number 3, which we also actually supported the theme of the conference that we had. Priority number 3, it's enhance and mobilize the inclusive participation of non-state actors. How relevant this is to the theme of this conference. This would include private sector, civil society, academia, and so on, in the combating and prevention of corruption. Again, on this priority, we will develop a compendium of good practice on the role of multi-stakeholder in preventing and combating corruption. Priority number 4, which is the last priority, enhancing whistleblower protection mechanism. We've also spoken about whistleblower protection in this conference. As a deliverable, we will develop an accountability report with a focus on effective protection of whistleblowers. We also will have a side event at the next meeting, which is scheduled to take place in June. It will be in Brazil. Those are the priorities, and during our chair, of course, we would like to make sure that we continue really mobilizing the support of the anti-corruption agencies in Africa and in the world, and all of those members of G20 to support the outcomes of this priorities. Now, as I conclude, as we take over the chair, and thank you really for bearing with me in terms of sharing the priorities. We thought it was important to do so. We have a presentation that we had prepared. We will share it with the attendees. Now, as we take over the chair, Dr. Koranteng and my colleague from Ghana, we will ensure that there's continuity. We spoke about the strategic plan, which we will ensure, and thanks to our colleagues from Zambia in ensuring that you share with us, the strategic plan. We appreciate that. We will ensure that we continue on the implementation of that of the strategic plan. Of course, the executive committee will know, our execution plan on that. We also had in saying we need to really ensure that we implement the investment guidelines. We will so do. We will, of course, out of this conference, there would probably be a few programs that comes out of here for implementation in ensuring that we implement some of the discussions and, call it, focus areas of this forum. So we will make sure that we support the work of the center in Botswana, the CAC, on an ongoing basis and ensure that their services really continue to reach out all of us. We've had in terms of the communication and reminders, just to ensure that the enrollment of our members to the training really is increased. So, colleagues, I really want to thank you very much, all the heads of anti-corruption agencies in Commonwealth Africa, for having really made sure, taken all your time, your valuable time to visit South Africa and ensure that our association really continues to add value to the continental and global efforts of the fight against corruption. I would like to, at this stage, wish you well. We've scheduled an excursion that will take place probably shortly after this. We'll take you to one of the interesting areas to see, some of the wine farms in Cape Town, and I'm told there will also be a wine tasting there. Enjoy the occasion. For those who are not departing immediately, I would like to take this opportunity to say, do explore our beautiful country, our beautiful Cape Town. There are other tourist attractions that if we took you to all of them, we would not have had time to deliberate as a conference. There's one a tourist attraction called Table Mountain. Table Mountain. If you do have time, do take the opportunity to visit. Enjoy the rest of your stay in South Africa. Thank you.
On this note, ladies and gentlemen, I hand over the chair to South Africa. Thank you.
Thank you. Incoming. Thank you, outgoing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Rosa.
Yeah. So, on this note, we may have some announcement which I'm going to call upon the organizers to come and tell us what our next activity is going to be before they ask you that you have outlive your stay in South Africa, so go back home. So, Mr. Yes. So please come and give us before you throw us out of South Africa.
Always. I can throw you.
Thank you. Right.
Good afternoon once again. We have provided for the heads of anti-corruption agencies the picture that